Live on Stream It Sports, it's the Show 2017 All-Star Basketball Game, featuring the best boy basketball players in Arizona. The Show, a presentation of Biokats Sports Network, producers of showcase events and academic elite camps for student athletes, basketball, volleyball, soccer, football, and baseball, Biokats.com, and by Badger Sport, your go-to manufacturer of high-performance sports apparel, jerseys, staff activewear, team uniforms. Visit badgersport.com.
Underneath, receiving the feed, Colby Ross, Gatorade Player of the Year. Everybody in the gym like that? Yes, showcase is a verb. I'd like to order up a highlight, please.
It's the Show 2017 All-Star Game, live.
Hello everybody, Chris Harris here and welcome to Talking. We get set to bring you the Show 2017, the first annual Boys All-Star Basketball Game presented by Biokats Sports Network. Now today we'll see some of the top players in the state, and it's only appropriate we see some of the best as the NCAA tournament and March Madness rolls into town for the Final Four. But up next is the Show 2017 right here on Stream It Sports.
The Show, a presentation of Biokats Sports Network, producers of showcase events and academic elite camps for student athletes, basketball, volleyball, soccer, football, and baseball, Biokats.com, and by Badger Sport, your go-to manufacturer of high-performance sports apparel, jerseys, staff activewear, team uniforms. Visit badgersport.com.
Welcome back to Talking Stick Resort Arena in Phoenix, home of the Suns, as we get set for the Show 2017, the Boys All-Star Game. And what a lineup we're going to have here for you this afternoon, the best of the best the state of Arizona has to offer. But first, let's take a look at Team Blue for this afternoon's game. Looks like this. They're going to be led by their head coach, Jacob MARIN from Apollo, and Paul Brown from Tri-City Christian Academy. And one player you want to keep an eye on right there is number 3 at the bottom, Holland Woods, a terrific player, terrific athlete, along with number 30, Gabe McLaughlin from the 6A state champ Basha Bears. And McLaughlin is going to be going to play his college ball at Army. Let's now take a look at Team White, another talented group, and they're led by their head coach, the man who leads the Sunny Slope Vikings, Ray Portella, Matt King from Sandra Day O'Connor will serve as his assistant here this afternoon. A terrific lineup right there as well for Team White. Chris OROZCO, the junior forward from Sunny Slope, was part of Ray Portella's state championship team with the Vikings. So it should be a fun one. We're going to step aside for a quick break, but when we come back, we will have the tip-off between the two teams here at the show 2017. You're watching Stream It Sports. Welcome back to the show, Boys All-Star Game on Stream It Sports, presented by Biokats Sports Network. Let's now send it down to our PA announcer.
Known as the show. The top 20 boys have been selected to participate this afternoon. The blue team will be the away team on the scoreboard, and the white team is home. Before we have introductions, would you all please rise as we honor America with the national anthem?
Houston.
And now, the lineups, beginning with the blue team. The coaches, from Apollo High School, Jacob MARIN, and from Tri-City Christian, Paul Brown. The players representing the 6A division, from Brophy, a 6'4" junior, number 2, Ian Burke. From the 6A division, Desert Vista High School, 6'6" junior, number 2, Wesley Harris. Representing the 5A from Chaparral, a 6'1" senior, number 1, Colten KRESL. From 5A Apollo High School, a 5'11" senior, number 4, TREY MARIN. From 4A Division, from Saguaro High School, 6'5" junior, number 10, Jared Martin. From 6A Basha, 6'6" senior, number 30, GABE McLaughlin. Representing the Kenyan Athletic Association from Tri-City Christian, a 6'9" senior. He's on his way to Kansas State, number 45, NIGEL Shad. Representing 1A Anthem Prep, 6'6" junior, number 12, TREY Wood. Representing 5A Apollo, 6' senior, number 3, HOLLAND Woods. Please give it up for the blue team. Representing the white team, the coach from Sunny Slope, Ray Portella. And the players representing the 6A from Brophy, a 6'7" junior, number 22, Jackson Baker. From 3A Globe, 5'9" sophomore, number 5, BJ BURRIES. 4A South Point Catholic, a 6'5" sophomore, number 22, MAJOK Deng. From 5A Agua Fria, a 6'6" senior, number 23, BRYCE FOWLER. 6A Sunnyside, a 6'8" junior, number 33, Nick Jackson. From 5A Arcadia, a 6' senior, number 2, Max Moses. 5A Sunny Slope, 6'5" junior, number 22, Chris OROZCO. And from 4A Moon Valley, a 6'3" senior, number 2, TREVOR THOMPSON. Also selected for tonight's game from Pinnacle High School, number 1, NICO MANNION. He was injured last night and is going through concussion protocol, could not make it to the game. MAJOK Deng is not playing today, along with KG HYMES from St. Mary's.
So those are the players here for the show 2017 here at Talking Stick Resort Arena. Some of the best here in the state. And we're getting ready to tip it off. Team Blue and Team White. We'll be playing 2 16-minute halves, unlike the normal 4 8-minute quarters that we play here in Arizona. But those are some of the differences you get here in an all-star game. So just sit back, enjoy, and let's watch some of the top players here in the state of Arizona get it done here on the biggest stage here where the Phoenix Suns play, Talking Stick Resort Arena. And you are watching it right here on Stream It Sports. Team Blue will open up with the ball. There's Gabe McLaughlin, Basha Bear. Holland Woods wastes no time in and out. McLaughlin tries to get the finish but can't get it to go. Chris OROZCO from Sunny Slope bringing it up, the junior forward. 3 ball, no good. Nice pass, but TREVOR THOMPSON not able to handle it. A little too much heat on that one. Now you look at the court there, they will be playing with the NBA 3-point lines. That's exactly where that was hoisted up from, no good. So the high school 3-point line is not down here on the NBA court, so you can add about another 4 feet to what they'd be normally shooting from. Both teams a little cold coming out of the gates, but that's to be expected. They try to warm up a little bit here. And oh my goodness, Gabe McLaughlin He says, forget about the jump shots. Give it to me down for the hammer dunk. Love to see that. Now he picks off the big board. Woods heads the other way. Nice little dribble penetration. And he eschews the layup and decides to pass it off to TREY MARIN, and they lose it out of bounds. But oh my. Gabe McLaughlin with the huge thunder jam to get things going here for Team Blue. And he did plenty of that on his way to a state championship this past year for the Basha Bears. And TREY MARIN comes down with the rebound. His father, Jacob MARIN, is the head coach of Team Blue. Nice pass, Colten KRESL with a beautiful dish. And Nigel Shad is eventually able to get the finish. Nigel Shad from Tri-City Christian. He'll be playing at Kansas State next year. Colten KRESL, the senior from Chaparral, the Firebird. One of the top players in the state. There's a three ball in the corner, no good. Shad comes down with the rebound. Holland Woods, nice spin move, gets the finish. Holland Woods, the senior from Apollo. Woods was the 5A State Player of the Year, all Arizona as well.
Bryce Fowler.
Getting the finish there for Team White was Bryce Fowler, the senior from Agua Fria. Colten KRESL with a deep three ball, just short, can't get it to go. KRESL testing the range here from three-point early on. Nice tip, not able to get it to go, but Nigel Shad comes down with it. Shad averaged 19 points, 14 rebounds on the season. And getting the finish right there was Colten KRESL. KRESL averaged 20 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals this season. KRESL led the Chaparral Firebirds in scoring, assists, and steals the last 2 years. So he is a prolific performer for Chaparral.
Out of bounds to the white team.
KRESL with the nice hustle. Can't quite contain it though. Colten KRESL, he's got offers from NAU, also drawn interest from UNLV, Montana State, Portland, Grand Canyon, and Albany. And there goes KRESL once again. On the break, nice pass by KRESL. Holland's up and under, can't get it to go. Boy, you will not see that happen too often with Holland Woods. TREY MARIN up to Hoods once again. Off the glass, tries to get McLaughlin to go for the slam off the glass, but does not happen. But coming the other way, Team White.
Nick
Jackson, the junior from Tucson, Sunnyside, Southern Region Player of the Year. And he was Arizona Republic All-State 6A team. Nice pass there by Colten KRESL. Working the ball around. KRESL, nice pass once again to Shad. Shad draws the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
Shad is fouling away the basket. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Shad led Tri-City Christian to the state finals, where they lost to Skyline Prep 69-65 in overtime in that state championship game. Shad had 27 points and 16 rebounds for the Warriors. And his head coach, Paul Brown, is an assistant coach here this afternoon for Team Blue, which is led by Apollo head coach Jacob MARIN. MARIN led Apollo to the state championship game this year, where they fell in double overtime to Sunny Slope, 58-57. And Sunny Slope's head coach, Ray Portella, well, he's on the other side of the court, leading the white team here this afternoon. At the show 2017, presented by Biokats Sports Network, right here on Stream It Sports. We are in Phoenix at Talking Stick Resort Arena. TREY MARIN throws it up, touch pass, getting the finish for Team Blue is Wesley Harris, number 21 from Desert Vista, the Thunder. Harris, just a junior, led his team in points, rebounds, and blocks this season. Team Blue running the other way. Alley-oop pass, nothing there, but getting the finish on cleanup duty. That would be Trey Wood from Anthem Prep, the 1A West Player of the Year. And heading the other way is Ian Burke from Brophy. Burke, a senior. Jumper, no good. We've got 10:05 remaining here in the first half. The show 2017. Three-pointer up and no good. Team Blue leading Team White 12-6. Marine, nice little dump off. Three-pointer just short. No good there by Jacob Martin. White on the run the other way. Out of bounds. 9:40 remaining here in the first half.
OROZCO,
Team Blue leading 12-6. Three-ball corner, no good. Tipped back out. Martin from Saguaro hauls it in. Jacob Martin plays for Bob LaRue, Scottsdale Saguaro. Shot is no good by Wesley Harris from Desert Vista. Nice pass. Great block by TREY MARIN from Apollo. Heading the other way, carves up the defense. Three ball in the corner, but he called him out of bounds.
Out of bounds to the white team.
But what a terrific play there by TREY MARIN from Apollo High School. Got the block and got things headed the other way, but to no avail. Both teams a little sluggish shooting the ball here in the first half. And you play in a big arena like this, your depth perception, there's not really a wall there in the baselines to help you out with your depth perception. And it might take a little bit before these guys get their shooting down. So both teams a little cold here early on from the outside. Three-point ball out top. So when you're not hitting it from the outside, what do you do, folks? You take it to the rack. Try to get some finishes like Gabe McLaughlin did for us earlier on. We need more of that. Another three-pointer, no good. Wesley Harris heading the other way, over to Martin. Jacob Martin, nice pass. Tries to find a cutting Colton KRESL, but can't get him. White team coming the other way. And it was Jackson Baker, couldn't decide if he wanted to dunk it or lay it in, and couldn't get either one.
Ian Burke.
Ian Burke gets the finish the other way for Team Blue. There we go, nice little putback right there.
Max Moses.
And that was Max Moses, the senior from Arcadia, getting the finish. 7:40 remaining here in the first half. OROZCO on the break. Alley-oop pass, getting the slam. It's going to be Bryce Fowler from Agua Fria. Beautiful teamwork. OROZCO from Sunny Slope gets the oop to Bryce Fowler from Agua Fria, who throws it down. Fowler averaged 17 points this year,
Nick Jackson
7 rebounds for the Owls. Colton KRESL out top, trying to make some things happen. Nice move there by KRESL. Draws the foul. KRESL will go to the line to shoot a pair. Now KRESL, he comes from a basketball family. Now his mother played at TCU, and his older sister, Lexi, she was an All-Arizona player at Shadow Mountain before having a standout career at the University of Colorado. Now KRESL He has an offer from Northern Arizona University. He's also got interest from UNLV, Montana State, Portland, Grand Canyon, and Albany. And he left Chaparral as the school's all-time leading scorer with over 1,000 points. And listen to this. He doesn't even turn 18 years old until June. So he's a little bit young for his senior class, folks. So he's still got some maturing and growing to do in that body. So he's definitely a player you want to keep an eye on moving forward. He can play point guard and shooting guard as well. 7 minutes remaining here in the first half. OROZCO, 3-ball, can't get it to go. Rebound by. No good. Holland Woods heading the other way. Boy, Woods just goes wherever he wants to go on the court. He did this all season long, including the state championship game, where he poured in 33 points in a losing effort. KRESL on the run. Nice behind the back. Colten KRESL finds Holland Woods. This is the type of action we want to see in the All-Star game. Colten KRESL, Holland Woods for the finish. Team Blue up now 22-10. 6:10 remaining here in the first half. Gabe McLaughlin on the run. KRESL once again. Alley-oop. Oh, not able to get the finish. Martin comes away with it. Retreats to the three-point line. Got OROZCO up in the air, but it went for the dump-off pass. McLaughlin, oh, here we go. Nigel Shadd, if he can get his mitts on it. He got so excited, he just couldn't grab the ball, and it trickles out of bounds. Nigel Shadd, he just saw a big green light for the dunk. And it hit a red light out of nowhere. Nice ball right there, knocking it down. Is Nick Jackson, Tucson Sunnyside, Arizona Republic 6A, all-state team. Nigel Shadd will go to the line to shoot a pair. Shadd heading to Kansas State next season to play for the Wildcats. Be taking up residence in Manhattan, Kansas. Averaged 19 points, 14 rebounds on the year. A lot of great talent here this afternoon at the show 2017, presented by Biokats Sports Network, right here on Stream It Sports. Chris Harris here with you at Talking Stick Resort Arena. 5:20 remaining here in the first half. Again, we are playing two 16-minute halves here this afternoon. And Nigel Shadd says, excuse me, I gotta keep my glass clean here. He wanted no part of that coming anywhere near the rim. Jackson, 3-ball over Shadd.
Nick Jackson,
Jackson tells Shadd, we might not be able to take you inside, but we'll take you outside. Knocks down the 3-ball, I like that. Jackson showing a nice stroke there. Holland Woods, pull-up jumper. Can't get it to go. McLaughlin comes flying in out of nowhere. Can't get it to go. He's working hard, though. Finally settles for the jumper. Can't get that to go. Nigel Shadd says, excuse me while I clean this up for everybody, and gets the finish. Nigel Shadd getting some work done from Tri-City Christian. Nice pass to OROZCO. OROZCO gets the finish. OROZCO, the junior from Sunny Slope.
Chris OROZCO.
First team all-region performer. Played for the state champion Sunny Slope Vikings, won the 5A title. Finished with a record of 27-4 on the year. OROZCO averaged 14 points, 5 rebounds on the year for a very balanced Sunny Slope Viking team. That ball will trickle out of bounds. Make sure you stay tuned at halftime. I will be joined by Mesquite High School girls basketball coach and state champion Candace Gonzalez, as her team also won the first game here this afternoon of our doubleheader. in the show 2017
Holland
on
Woods.
Streaming Sports. So she'll be joining us at halftime, as will Jerry Howard, the man in charge of
Max
the Biokats
Mildren.
Sports Network, and is bringing the show 2017 right here to Phoenix. So we'll have those two interviews come up at halftime right here. We got 3:50 remaining here in the first half. And it is MARIN getting a nice finish there
TREY
for
MARIN.
Team Blue. And what a backcourt MARIN and Holland's Woods were this season for Apollo. MARIN was first team 5A All-State, just like Woods. And they are off and running, Team Blue. And it's Woods to MARIN. Dump off, Nigel Shad for the slam.
Shad.
Nigel Shad with the flush. And how about the unselfish play there by Team Blue? And it's nice to reward the big man hustling down the court. Shad at 6'9", 240. But of course, it's easier to run the floor when you know you're going to get treated to a nice slam dunk by the time you get to the other end. Woods with the drive, beautiful. Can't get it to go.
Offensive goaltending.
Offensive
Possession to
goaltending
White.
is the call. 2:57 remaining here in the first half. Team Blue leading Team White
Trey Wood back at the
30-20. The show 2017 on Stream It Sports. Trevor Thompson dumps it off. Bryce Fowler can't get it to go. Nice look there by Woods to try to find Harris. Oh, McLaughlin went up for the slam. Couldn't get it to go. Fowler makes a nice grab, dumps it off, gets the slam. And it's Nick Jackson getting the flush. Beautiful, beautiful teamwork there by Team White. And coming down with it is Fowler once again. Woods just snatches the ball. He's taken off the other way. Off the glass to McLaughlin. He can't get it to go.
Wesley Harris is fouled.
You appreciate the showmanship. They're trying to create some highlights out there where they just can't get the finish.
Jackson Baker back into the lineup.
So now going to the line for Team
Harris is
Blue
line to shoot 2.
will be Wesley Harris. All-region first team. He was second team Arizona Central All-State in the 6A classification. Now during the holidays, he helps his church organization feed the less fortunate. So it's great to see Wesley Harris out there contributing to the community. More than just a student athlete. Jacob Martin from Scottsdale Saguaro, nice pass, but
Out of bounds to the white team.
Wesley Harris put the brakes on and wasn't ready for the pass. 1:35 remaining here in the first half. And that will go out of bounds. Nice pass up ahead. It's Harris. Gets the finish. Wesley Harris.
Wesley Harris.
The junior from Desert Vista. Nice move there. Rolls off the rim. Here comes Team Blue. Jacob Martin. Off to Harris. Gets the pass, and over to get the finish was Ian Burke from Brophy. He is undecided on where he's going to play his college ball. He's received a lot of interest, but has not made a decision quite yet. He was first team All-Premier Region this past year. And that shot is no good. 50 seconds remaining here in the first half. The white team on the run, getting the finish. Right there
Jackson Baker
is Jackson
from Bryce
Baker.
Fowler.
Nice behind the back save, and getting the finish for Team Blue
Wesley
is
Harris
Wesley
from
Harris.
Burke.
We've got 25 seconds remaining here in the half. Trevor Thompson from Moon Valley out top. Swings it over to RJ Burries from Globe, who gets it to go, the sophomore. BJ Burries from Globe gets the finish. Averaged 26 points a game this year, just a sophomore. Great things ahead for that young man at Globe. 5 seconds remaining. Colten, KRESL, beautiful take. KRESL gets the drive and the bucket just before the buzzer. And that will bring us to halftime here at the show 2017, presented by Biokats Sports Network, right here on Stream It Sports. We're going to step aside for a quick break, but when we come back, we will have an interview with Candace Gonzalez, the head coach of the Mesquite Girls State Championship team. Candace will join us right when we come back from this break, right here on Stream It Sports.
The Show, a presentation of Biokats Sports Network. Producers of showcase events and academic elite camps for student athletes. Basketball, volleyball, soccer, football, and baseball. Biokats.com. And by Badger Sport, your go-to manufacturer of high-performance sports apparel, jerseys, staff activewear, team uniforms. Visit badgersport.com.
Welcome back to Talking Stick Resort Arena in Phoenix. It's the show 2017. And right now it's halftime of the boys all-star game presented by Biokats Sports Network right here on Stream It Sports. Chris Harris here, along with Mesquite girls basketball head coach and state champion Candace Gonzalez. You're the head coach of the blue team, which won the girls game just earlier. What was it like to take part in an event like this show?
You know, it's not very often you get to step on a court with all-stars from around the state, so it was awesome to be able to, you know, have some of those on your team and get after it. So it was a lot of fun.
And what was it like to have a collection of players like this at your disposal and be able to coach them all?
You know, at Mesquite we have, I feel like, a great group of all-stars myself, but this just was the icing on the cake to add to a great ending of the season. So it was awesome having them to be able to run and push and run the same style that we like to run. So it was good.
Yeah, it was almost like a Mesquite team that was out there, because you had 3 of your players out there from your state championship team. Lindsay Van Allen, she got it going a little bit. Touch on her play a little bit.
You know, Lindsay's a little spark plug, and she loves to run and gun, and when you get her going in that, she's hard to stop, you know, and she starts feeling it. She can hit from outside. She can penetrate. She's a good defender in there, so she had a great game tonight. I'm proud of her.
And she's just one of the players, talented players everybody got to see out here today. What's it like to have an event like this, to show all the different talent here throughout the state and show everybody across the country?
You know, I think it's important that there's things that take place in your state in order to promote girls basketball. You know, I feel like the Nike tournament is one of those things that promotes. This is obviously something that's a good thing that brings us all together. So I love it. I love it.
Now, as somebody who grew up with basketball here in the state, you were state champion as a player at Gilbert High School. You played college ball at Grand Canyon University. What's it been like for you to watch the evolution of the talent here in the state of Arizona over the years?
You know, it's a lot different than when I very first started. People have gotten bigger, they've gotten stronger, they're putting in more hours. You know, back when I started, it wasn't about club basketball. It was about how much does your high school team do with you during the season. So just going from doing tons with your high school girls, and now they're going out to NCAA exposure tournaments. So,
and along those lines, nice little plug right here for your daughter. She's going to be heading to BYU. She's got another year with you, though, at Mesquite. Very proud, I know you are of that.
Yes, I'm very proud of her. You know, she has a lot of other places she could have chosen to go, but she knew from day one where she wanted to go, and so Mom and Dad just kind of stepped back and said, we want you to choose. This is, you know, your life for the next 4 years after you graduate. So. But
you do have her for another year, and that means you will have her for another year here at the show 2018 when we come back to Phoenix again here next year. Candace Gonzalez, thank you so much again.
Thank you.
Head coach for Mesquite, state champion. We're going to step aside for a quick break, but when we come back, we'll have the event organizer, Jerry Howard, right here on Stream It Sports. Welcome back to Talking Stick Resort Arena in Phoenix. It's halftime of the show, the boys Arizona High School All-Star Basketball Game. Now I'm proud to be joined right now by the director of the show, Jerry Howard. Jerry, thanks for stopping on by. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Chris.
Now give me a little bit of background on the show. What is the evolution of this event?
The show actually started in Colorado in 2001 with the Denver Nuggets, and we've been running it for over 17 years. And the reason why we expanded this year outside of Denver was just really because we wanted to get in touch with the Phoenix market. The Final Four was here. It was really a perfect time for that. The history of the show is really interesting because it started, like I said, with the Nuggets, and the media would come together. We choose the top players in the state. The biggest challenge is getting all those people in one place at one time, as you can imagine. And then we've had guys like Sias Campbell, who plays with the Arizona Cardinals. We've had Chauncey Billups. We've had quite a few NBA and professional athletes play in the show, and we wanted to bring that to Arizona.
So what's been your impression of having the game here in Phoenix and the great talent you've seen on display here today?
Wow. Phoenix and Arizona is a very rich basketball state, and we're proving it with the talent we have on the court.
Now we know this is the first annual of the show here in Phoenix, and hopefully this is an event for many more years to come here in the Valley.
Absolutely, yeah. Our goal is to keep doing this and build this tradition, and not just here in Phoenix, but also in other major cities and stuff like that.
Well, Jerry Howard, the director of the show, thank you so much for stopping on by. Really appreciate your time.
Hey, great. Thanks, Chris.
All right, when we come back, we'll have the second half to the Boys All-Star Game, the show 2017, presented by Biokats Sports Network. You're watching Stream It Sports. Welcome back, everybody, to the show, Boys All-Star Game on Stream It Sports, presented by Biokats Sports Network. As we get set here for the second half, it is Team Blue leading Team White by a count of 39-26. And we are here at Talking Stick Resort Arena, home of the Phoenix Suns.
For the white team, we have Bryce Fowler, Chris OROZCO, E.J. Burries.
And what a great collection of
Jackson
talent
Baker.
we have here this afternoon. Some of the top players in the state. And right out of the gates, wasting no time.
Downtown,
The
Jackson
deep
Baker
three
for
ball
three.
by Brophy's Jackson Baker.
Trevor Thompson's also in the lineup for the white team.
Baker also a part of the student council at Brophy. He was honorable mention all premier region. Beautiful pass by Colton KRESL. McLaughlin lost it going up. But Nigel Shad is there for cleanup duty once again, just like he did in the first half. Another deep three ball. Hello, Jackson Baker.
Downtown again for Jackson
How about
Baker.
that? Baker comes out stroking a couple of three balls. He's trying to shoot this white team back in the ball game. Nigel Shad down low gets the finish.
Nigel Shad from Colten KRESL.
Colton KRESL, another assist for the blue team. KRESL, the standout from Chaparral High School. He was first team All-State 5A this year, and he was also the region player of the year. Colton KRESL of Chaparral. Nice little pass off there. Shad gets the finish.
Nigel Shad.
Colton KRESL and Nigel Shad got a little chemistry out there, the two of them. Working well together. Nice put back there, getting the finish.
Bryce Fowler.
Bryce Fowler, the swing man from Agua Fria. Fowler, a senior.
Out of bounds to the white team.
14:23 remaining here in the second half. We are playing two 16-minute halves here today. Unlike the 4 8-minute quarters we would normally have during the season. Colton KRESL with the drive, can't get it to go. Three-point attempt, no good by B.J. Burries from Globe. Another three-point attempt from the corner, and get it to go. Three-ball corner pocket. Trevor Thompson from Moon Valley. Then the white team gets the steal. Thompson once again, can't get it to go this time. But the white team has trimmed the lead to 8.
Nick Jackson checking in for the white team.
Ray Portella making use of his bench. Team White. Out top, Holland Woods pulls up, can't get it to go. Woods is signed. Holland Woods is signed to go to Portland State. Colton KRESL, alley-oop, finish. There we go. Gabe McLaughlin from Colton KRESL. Thank you very much.
From Colton KRESL.
Gabe McLaughlin, he's going to be going to Army next year.
Bryce Fowler for
As Bryce
three.
Fowler hits the 3. But more on McLaughlin. He's going to be going to Army. He's got a 3.9 GPA.
Out of bounds to
And he's
blue
also
team.
the senior class president at Basha, where he just led the Bears to a state championship. So this guy pretty much does it all.
Max Moses checking in.
And he will be heading to West Point and suiting up for Army next
bad.
season. TREY Marine out top. He wants to look for some room to get the shot up, and he does. 3 ball deep, can't get it to go. Holland Woods with a little token pressure on Trevor Thompson. There we go. Orozco, pretty pass. Now you see me, now you don't. With the dish to Nick Jackson for the finish. Again, love to see the unselfish play here in the show 2017 All-Star Game. And how about Holland Woods? Showing some nice handles and a little sleight of hand there. Holland Woods, a terrific player. Nice little touch pass down low, but Orozco can't get it to go. So he dumps it off to Jackson. Thompson, a little up and under, can't get it to go. And finally, and I repeat, finally, Nick Jackson gets the finish. And we are now at a 5-point game. Oh, McLaughlin misses the alley-oop dunk. Thompson sets up, fires, 3 ball, got it. Trevor Thompson, Moon Valley.
Trevor Thompson.
He's buried a
for
couple of
3.
3s here in the second half. He is undecided right now as far as what school he go to, but he does have offers from Phoenix College, Arizona Christian, and Vanguard. And we got Colton KRESL down low.
Colton KRESL.
Picking up another bucket, Colton KRESL. Having himself a nice game here at the show 2017. Orozco getting the
Chris
finish.
Orozco.
Here comes Holland Woods. Can't get it to go, but Shad
Nigel Shad.
tips it in.
Substitutions.
Nigel Shad just getting it done down low for the blue team. But their lead has been trimmed to 4 with 10:55 remaining here in the second half.
Ian Burke, Jared Barton, and Wesley Harris for the lineup for the blue team. Jackson Baker, BJ BURRIES for the white team.
3 ball in the corner, no good by BURRIES. Jacob Martin comes away with it. Up to TREY Marine. Nice dribble drive there by Marine. Gets the finish. Beautiful play, TREY Marine. Marine was a 4-year starter and a captain at Apollo, where he played for his father, Jacob. And Jacob is the head coach for Team Blue here this afternoon.
Follow-up is
Getting
good
the
by
finish
Nick
this
Jackson.
time is Nick Jackson from Sunnyside. There's a 3 ball in the corner, no good to follow. Jacob Martin from Scottsdale Saguaro gets the finish. Martin was first team all-conference, also in the all-city team in Scottsdale, and he was also the Arizona Varsity Breakout Player of the Year. And here comes Martin once again, dumps it off to Marine, gets the finish.
TREY Marine.
And Team Blue going on a little bit of a run here as they now push their lead to 8 with 9:40 remaining here in the second half. Thompson, another 3, no good. Nice pass, getting the dunk. Nick Jackson once again. Here comes Holland Woods. He's sizing up the defense. Oh, he gets the dribble drive. Gets the finish. Holland Woods. He averaged 27 points a game this year. Go along with 6 assists. There's Woods again. Oh, 360. Oh, can't get it to go. Oh, that would have been nice for you to finish it. He is so fun to watch. Holland Woods from Apollo. And his teammate, TREY MARIN, scrapping for the rebound there. What a backcourt those two were. TREY MARIN and Holland Woods at Apollo. The two of them led the Hawks to the state championship game, where they fell just short in double overtime to Sunny Slope. And what an incredible, incredible game that was. And it was Holland Woods who hit a shot at the buzzer in the second overtime that was called off. That was the game decider, and Sunny Slope won 58-57. It was an incredible finish. Holland Woods made a phenomenal shot, but it was after the buzzer. And it was the Vikings who came away with the state championship in 5A. The white team on the run. Ball will go out of bounds with 8:10 remaining. Team Blue leading 61-53. You are watching the show 2017, presented by Biokats Sports Network, right here on Stream It Sports. We are at Talking Stick Resort Arena. Beautiful shot right there, burying the three ball. Ian Burke of Brophy. Burke was a 3-year varsity performer, started his last 2 years. 6'4" guard for the Broncos. And it's Woods once again. Beautiful behind the back pass. Getting the finish, Jacob Martin. I tell you what, Woods has the ball. You better keep your eyes on his and head on a swivel. Oh my! Beautiful alley-oop jam right there by Bryce Fowler. OROZCO with the assist. How about that? Big man to big man teaming up for the oop. This time Fowler elects to pull up from 3, can't get it to go. 7:10 remaining here in the first half. Pardon me, second half. Martin, nice up and under. Foul will be called. Let's see, looks like they're gonna call it on the floor and make it a shooting foul. So Jacob Martin will go to the line to shoot a pair.
At the line to shoot 2.
Martin, just a junior, 6'5", 185 pounds for Scottsdale Saguaro. Martin averaged 21 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 steal for Coach Bob LaRue's Saguaro SaberCats. Knocks down a pair. 7 minutes remaining here in the second half. 3-pointer, no good. And it's Ian Burke comes down with the rebound, off to Martin. Martin with the drive, nice move. Can't get the finish, he's still working at it. To no avail. That's a deep 3-pointer. Alley-oop, McLaughlin. But coming in to spoil the party, Jackson Baker. Does he know this is an all-star game? Who said anything about playing defense? When there's an opportunity for an alley-oop, you sit back, you watch, you enjoy.
TREY MARIN also checking in.
Great hustle, I guess, by Burke. Guys playing hard out here. Colten KRESL sizing up the defense. Over OROZCO, can't get it to go. 6:15 remaining here in the second half. Blue team leading by 13. Nice move there. Nick Jackson with the dribble drive and the dish off. Chris OROZCO from Sunny Slope gets the finish. Put back, up and good.
Follow-up is good by number 12, TREY Wood.
And that was TREY Wood from Anthem Prep. Blue team with the steal. TREY MARIN can't get it to go. Oh, pretty, up and under, getting the finish. Jackson Baker with a little dipsy-do for the Brophy Bronco. Like the move there. Chris OROZCO on the break. Gets it in. TREY MARIN with the contest.
Chris OROZCO.
And OROZCO has a couple of friendly words with TREY MARIN. A couple of players have gone up against one another plenty of times. Sunny Slope and Apollo, two schools that are just 6 miles apart, and they met in the state championship game just a month ago. Nigel Shad down low, beautiful. Pump fake, gets the putback, finally. He is really working on that rebound total to go along with his points. He's like the old Moses Malone. You intentionally miss a couple times to work on that rebounding total before you finally put it in. Draw the foul half the time as well. As Shad gets another rebound. Nice move by MARIN. Finally gets it off and gets the bounce.
TREY Wood.
Will be TREY Wood, the junior from Anthem Prep. Nice pass. OROZCO can't get it to go. 4:20 remaining here, second half. Team Blue up by 13. Oh, here we go. Take your pick. Who wants it? Finally getting the reverse slam. It's going to be Nick Jackson from Sunnyside. Coming back the other way.
Ian Burke.
Ian Burke. OROZCO, no good. Burke coming the other way. Nice behind the back pass. Nigel Shad with the high percentage finish.
Substitutions.
More substitutions coming in. 3:42 remain here in the second half. The show 2017, presented by Biokats Sports Network, which you are watching right here on Stream It Sports.
Holland Woods.
We are at Talking
Wesley
Stick
Harris,
Resort Arena.
Jared Martin.
Some of the top high school basketball players in the
Bryce
state.
Fowler for three.
Bryce Fowler from Agua Fria included, knocking down that three ball. What a terrific time to have this game with the NCAA tournament, March Madness coming on into town here for the Final Four. A lot of great basketball to be seen here over the next few days. Fowler pulls out three ball once again, just short. Follows it, but can't get it to go. In case you hadn't heard, Nigel Shad can get some rebounds, and he can also get the flush right there. Nigel Shad. Feed the big fella. Love to see this. Nigel Shad is hungry today. Holland Woods. Oh, here we go. Everybody's out running. Here we go. Oh, my! What a play!
McLaughlin.
Holland Woods.
Woods.
With the pass, Gabe McLaughlin with the finish. Unbelievable play.
Downtown.
Wow.
BJ Burries for three.
And coming right back is BJ Burris, the sophomore guard from Globe. BJ set a 3A state record this year with 68 points in a game versus Florence. He also made 104 three-pointers this season. So RJ Burries has definitely got to keep an eye on the next 2 years. There at Globe, and Burries right there with the steal and the finish.
BJ
Right
Burries.
on cue, BJ Burris getting the finish. So the action started to heat up a little bit here as we got 1:45 remaining in the ball game. Oh my goodness! Can we have this game extend for another 10 minutes?
Gabe McLaughlin.
We are starting to warm up here a little bit. Gabe McLaughlin getting things going here for Team Blue. The big fella from Basha. He gets the rebound. Up ahead of Holland Woods. Look at that, he's running the floor a little bit harder now because he knows what's up next. Gets the finish, this time getting the dunk. It's going to be Wesley Harris from Desert Vista.
COLTEN
We've
KRESL,
got
Lead
1:15
Burke,
remaining here in the ball game.
Jackson Baker and
Team
Trevor
Blue
Thompson.
up by 13. And Gabe McLaughlin's going to check out just as he was warming up. Trevor Thompson slips in underneath the defense, can't get it to go. Nice little up and under, no good. We got 1 minute remaining, folks, 1 minute remaining. Nice behind the back pass there by Ian Burke to Shad, who gets it to go. Nigel Shad. What a ball game Nigel Shad has had. The big fella from Tri-City Christian. Here comes Holland Woods, off and running. Jacob Martin from Swirl gets the lay-in with 30 seconds remaining.
Jared Martin from Holland Woods.
Trevor Thompson from Moon Valley pulls up from deep and gets it to rattle home. Trevor Thompson.
Downtown, Trevor Thompson for 3.
Here we go, Trevor Thompson. They're gonna work an alley-oop here. Getting the flush. Nick Jackson of Sunnyside. 5 seconds remaining. Holland Woods, is he gonna dribble it out? And he will. That will do it, folks. And it is Team Blue beating Team White by count of 90-78. Well, we're gonna step aside for a quick break, but when we come back, we will be courtside with interviews here at the show 2017, presented by Biokats Sports Network, right here on Stream It Sports. We'll be right back.
The Show, a presentation of Biokats Sports Network. Producers of showcase events and academic elite camps for student athletes. Basketball, volleyball, soccer, football, and baseball. Biokats.com. And by Badger Sport, your go-to manufacturer of high-performance sports apparel, jerseys, staff activewear, team uniforms. Visit badgersport.com.
Welcome back to Talking Stick Resort Arena, the show 2017, the boys Arizona High School Basketball All-Star Game. Just complete. We're now talking to some of the top players here in this afternoon's game. We're going to start off with Team White, and we're going to start off with Jackson Baker from Brophy. Touch on playing this game and what it meant.
Well, yeah, obviously it was a blessing to be asked to play. A lot of great competitors out here too. Gabe, Nigel, Nick, and I, plus all the other teammates. But it was just a lot of fun being out here at Talking Stick and playing.
What's it like to be on the court with so many talented players?
Yeah, it's pretty humbling. I always like talking a little bit of trash to Gabe over there.
How'd that go?
No, see, he actually, as you saw, proved me wrong. But in the beginning, he missed a couple, so that was pretty nice. But yeah, it was just a lot of fun being with everybody. And normally we are playing so hard against each other in the seasons that playing out here for fun is just a lot of fun.
Congratulations on a great game. We now move over to Nick Jackson from Tucson Sunnyside, representing Southern Arizona. What was it like to be out here today?
Like you said, it's a blessing, and just to see how everyone else has worked so hard all season and to get recognized and get to play in a great event like this, it was truly humbling.
And what's it like to have an event like this, the show, here in Arizona?
It's awesome because, like I said, all the great people who've been working so hard, they get recognized, they get to play against the best competition and get to be seen.
The best moment for you today, what was it?
Best moment? I think when I got a little hot. You know, I got a three in his face right over there. But you know, we'll leave that in the past. But yeah, that was one of them.
As you kind of look over towards Team Blue over here, and I'm going to head this direction right now. Nigel Shad, you were cleaning up on both ends of the floor, getting some points, getting some rebounds. What was so big for you out here today?
For me, really just playing against the competition. Like me, I'm a CAA player. Play against these AAA guys. It's a lot more compared than the CAA, but still it's a blessing to play against these guys.
What was it like to represent Tri-City Christian out here with all the guys from the bigger schools?
It's great. Since we're a small school, it's fun to play against these guys that play at these bigger schools. So.
And what was it like to have this guy on your team right here?
It felt like old times when we played together at clubs. So it felt pretty normal at first until he just started jumping everywhere.
To have an event like this, the show 2017, what was it like?
It was a blessing. It was great playing against these guys.
Appreciate it, Nigel. Gabe McLaughlin, state champion with Brophy. You finished up your high school career in Arizona with the show 2017. What was it like?
It was great. I mean, we got to come out here and end it with a bang. I mean, great season. I mean, everyone played hard during the season. And we all just came out here, had fun, and showed what we all could do.
Speaking of having fun, how many alley-oop attempts do you think you had out here this afternoon? And how many did you finish?
I had about 8 or so, and I missed I counted. I missed 3. Those are.
So you're keeping count.
I was keeping count. Those are bugging me a little bit, but 3 missed ones, and then I had 5 made ones. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I lost count of the made ones.
Draws a response over here from Team White, but you did get the victory. What was it like to be on the court with so many of these top talented players in the state and be part of this event?
I mean, this event is just huge. I mean, coming down from Colorado is really a great thing to bring it to Arizona. I mean, it's a nice thing knowing that all these players out here that work their hardest during the season and when the lights are off and we're working in the gym, we come out here and get recognized. I mean, it's amazing coming out here playing with all these guys that aren't standing with us right now, but it's incredible.
Thanks for the time. Really appreciate it. And that'll do it for us here this afternoon. The show 2017 here at Talking Stick Resort Arena, presented by Biokats Sports Network. You've been watching it right here on Stream It Sports. We'd like to say thank you to all the people involved with this broadcast, people behind the scenes making things happen. Phil Mildren from Stream It Sports, Jerry Howard from the show, Biokats Sports Network, and I am Chris Harris saying so long from here, Talking Stick Resort Arena in Phoenix. Have a great night, everybody.
That concludes our broadcast of the show, Boys Basketball All-Star Game. The show is a presentation of Biokats Sports Network, producers of showcase events and academic elite camps for student athletes, and sponsored by Badger Sport, your go-to manufacturer of high-performance sports apparel. This has been a Stream It Sports production.